Welcome viewers back to Abiotic Factor, where we're looking to build the Keypad Hacker Tier 2. Just a second while I dismiss our gate registry notifications. It looks like it wants to tell us about the carbuncle again, and probably about Dr. Thule and Richard K. Moyer, which it always wants to tell us about. Soup recipes, it looks like we did discover something finally. I think it was probably the bland pea soup. Let's see how that compares to the sustenance soup. Sustenance, faster XP for accuracy and reloading. Ooh. That's a skill boost soup. Well, a XP gain boost soup. That's nice. Not much hunger or thirst. And then we also figured out something about bland pea soup. Here we go. Put a spring in your step. I wonder if it makes us jump more. A lot of thirst, not a lot of hunger. So those are pretty meager soups, but yeah, better than nothing. For enhancements, the only thing we know about is the screwdriver. We need to get steel cable. We also need to find a way to sustain our paper. We can make paper out of wood. In fact, I think that's probably the way to go.
Where's the bathroom?
Way more efficient to pick up wood. It also sounds like we might have to think about using the restroom soon. I'm gonna make some screws as well, I think, but first let's check on our ammo. We make 4 at a time here, and we can make 3 currently. Trying to get stacks of 20. I think that puts us over 20. Yeah, 24, 60 paper left. We'll dump the paper off if I can find a spot for it. There it is. And we don't need all of these ammos, so let's put them here, the excess. Weapons, we're going to put the thunder hammer. And what about making that thunder spear? Cable, right. We're gonna need a lot more cable. Okay, so we do have a way of generating cable, and that's to go trade with the blacksmith. The blacksmith for cable wanted what? He wanted these electronics, so we can trade these up for cable. Let's do that. Let's head over there immediately. Get some of those trades going. And let's see if we can't take out that egg sword now that we should have ammo in all of our weapons. Oh right, and visit the bathroom on the way also. Is that what I think it is? Oh, he's fighting back this time. Shoot, but he is running. Don't let him get away. Whoa, it's hard. Can we hit him with a net gun? No, it's too far away. Oh. No! Ow! Oh, he went down for a long time. We got him. We got him. And he dropped plastic scrap. That's it, really? Okay, well, he was a formidable dude. He did hurt us a bit, and we broke our leg jumping down here ahead of him. But, ooh, he has a rat scanner. What is a rat scanner? Blunt weapon, an ornamental device built for scanning something in the environment that isn't immediately clear. Should make a decent whacking stick, though. Damage 12 plus 7 versus 20. So our damage on thermal mallet's better. We'll have to see if that turns out to be useful after all. I also dropped a net And he dropped some tech scrap or something when we missed him with the net. Notice this in the wall here. Some kind of siren light. Okay, back here. We're just gonna double check our load. If we had a splint, I would splint my leg. Look at that, we're wearing stuffy suit. We get much thirstier than normal. 2 sprained ankles. We do get much thirstier than normal, but it's still like not, we're still not thirsty. So it's like keeping up with our hunger. So it doesn't really seem to be penalizing us that much for wearing this suit. Alright, that was an unexpected adventure. I wasn't really planning on fighting that guy. We don't even know what he is, really. One of the warriors. Don't mind if I do. I would take some of that if we take the suit off. Oh, it looks like this guy dropped bullets earlier and we didn't notice. Oops. Yeah, I already unlocked it. It's okay. Keep the door closed. Let's check this first aid kit. Yeah. Iodine. Appears to be in there. Empty sinks. We're going to... Could use the stall. I could collect my poop. I'm still not ready for that. Take your time. Let's think about, maybe we need a magazine or something. Alright. Mischief managed. Let's go see if that Exor wants some. And then we should check out the tram. Oh, plus we should trade with our buddy here. Not in that order, we'll do the tram later. There's so many things left in this area to explore. Our sprained ankles probably make it harder to run, I'm guessing. Nope, don't really seem to affect running. They affect jumping. Exor doesn't see us yet. Where did he go? There he is. Ah. Oh. Still alive? Or... Okay, that was confusing. Wow. Got the Exor using both of our primitive ranged weapons. This thing seems to do more damage than it claims. I wonder if it fires multiple shots. Damage 12. Flashlight. It takes a long time to fire. Alright, I believe if we get some of this we can make a better stew. And then cable. We were here for the cable. There it is. There's also some blacksmithing gloves in here and a couple crates we should break. Very dark. You know what I'm gonna do is put up a torch. Which doesn't help at all. Okay, let's break some of these crates. Unfortunately, inventory's full. I guess I don't really need all these meats. Or possibly some of these scraps. Let's dump the scraps off. Let's see what we end up having room for. I'd like to get the rebar. Don't really need the screws. I need the cable. I don't need the bio scrap. The wood and the rebar. And the cloth, I guess. I feel like I don't need the cloth. Oops. Not. Okay. Whoa, I like how that military cot package is not into like a temporary looking item like the other things package into. That's neat. What else should I drop here? Let's eat some of these and then I guess maybe the nets? Yeah, I want to bring this stuff back to see if we can make something food-wise out of it. Bullets, I think I can load this gun with those actually. Yeah, okay, and then we can get the wood. But the cloth, would be nice to bring the cloth too. I guess it doesn't really matter to me that much. Feels like there's something above us here. Maybe we need to build up to get to it, like build a ladder. Can I build ladders? I think I know how to build ladder. I can build like one of those jumping things. So maybe that's what we do, is we bring one of the jumping plates up to here. There is a fire extinguisher there. I should probably get that. We'll be back. We'll be back. Let's survive this long, right? Looks like our messed up ankles are better. You can give me some steel cables, please. 6 steel cables, not bad. We can also buy rebar here, potentially hydrochloric acid. And optic lens if we make these. So none of this seems that hard to get, except for maybe the captain's beret. We have both of these. I think we have actually.
That ought to do it.
I think we have enough parts to make the whole set of the next tier of armor. Plus, we have all the parts we need now to make the key. So I think we're ready to go do some crafting. Just some cloth laying there. Might as well grab it. Our radiation isn't ticking up because we ate some iodine, so everything's looking good. And wow, we get healed far away from that thing. Look at this, we're in a safe spot by the healing bed this far away. Whoa, luckily. That guy shot me though.
Anyone else getting a bit hungry?
We should bandage. Okay. That was dumb. But not as dumb as some of the things I've done. Okay, radioactive's going here. We have 3 XOR hearts now. I think there was something that needed 2. Look at that, we're pretty unradioactive once we get here. What was it that needed 2 XOR hearts? I feel like it was a enhancement here. It wasn't that. It wasn't that. Actually, I have no idea what we can enhance or not now. Just look at this. The load hammer can be enhanced. Ooh, what about this? Nope. Screwdriver is ready to go, and we have plenty of all of this stuff now. So let's make the hand drill. A new super screwdriver. Look at that. And then we're gonna go through crafting. So I do have to go pick up the gaseous nest we left at the previous base. But what I really want to make is this. And we have everything we need except for the reinforced cable. We'll have to make that first. And Great. I just gave away all my military electronics. Okay, so that means we're gonna have to hunt down more of the military guys. Great. Look at that, the Antilite juvenile is almost grown. F please. There we go. Tomatoes are still looking good. We'll start dropping stuff off. I did want to get some of that. I don't have a place for screws. I did want to get... What? What did I want? I don't remember. I want to check our armor situation. Armor. So we did learn how to make this. We need more leather. We need more screws for this. Let's make a couple screws, I guess. And then looking at armor, we cannot make this yet because we need leather. We can make these. This is not going to prohibit us from making anything else. And then the third part, well, we don't need the makeshift helmet. Kind of don't necessarily want to get rid of the carbuncle hat still. This, right? The high-vis vest, we discarded it, unfortunately, or turned it into stuff, so we can't make that yet. So the only thing we can really make is this one, which gives us heat resistance and 10 armor to our hands. The weight is pretty high at 10. Right now, our makeshift arm wraps weigh 3.5 and have armor 4. So if we make the new armor, also, are those a set? That's employee of the week. Or employee of the month, which gives us increased weight capacity, whereas these as a set give us bullets sometimes bounce off our armor, and bullets will frequently bounce off our armor if we have all the pieces. We only know how to make 3 of the 4 yet, though. Definitely going for this set. So that will give us heat resistance. We need more leather scraps for the next bit, and I think we know how to make leather scraps. There's a certain piece of equipment like a backpack or something, this, that we can break down. Yeah, that gives us a leather and military electronics. Okay, good. So we can possibly scavenge some more off of the stuff we've picked up. Have any more? Maybe Geiger counter could be scrapped. We have 2 of those. We only need 1, if any. We have another backpack somewhere. No, but we have this. That'll give it to us. All right, that should do it. Let's go and scrap those and see what we get. Hopefully this doesn't turn out to be something we need later. Can't salvage Geiger counter. Okay, we're up to 3 though. Need 1 more. And just as a reminder, what are we getting these for? We need those in order to get the key, which is a tool. Yes, this key here, which should be pinned. We need 1 more military electronics. Apparently it was pinned and I just unpinned it. Don't need the Tesla coil pinned. That's under base defenses. I made one of those already. It's kind of a bust. It would probably give us good area denial, but not sure we need to worry about it. You know what I should also probably do is make sure everything here is repaired, because we did get attacked and our portable stove is actually looking pretty badly damaged. Should have a hammer in one of these kits, right? There it is. Fix you right up. Perfect. Yeah. Don't want any of this stuff to get destroyed on me. Okay, where were we? We're making the key. The only thing left is one more piece of electronics. Was there anything else that looked like it might be something that we could turn into electronics? Don't see anything obvious. You know what? I'm gonna keep the bucket on me. Am I? Yeah, I'm gonna keep the bucket. No, unless we could do this or this. Nope. We're gonna have to go fight one more of the thug guys. Thug grunts? Grunts. One more grunt. We're gonna have to fight one more grunt for his electronics. Shoot. Okay. I mean, I guess that sounds reasonable. What about bench upgrades? Let's do one more and test this since we have not tried a heater yet. How hard is it to make the heater? And where's that even going to live in our recipes? Probably like furniture? Here. Okay, yeah, that's a not hard thing to make at all. So we can make the heater.
Is this malnourishment?
Why can't I do the bench upgrade? There we go. Heater. Bench warmer's done. Okay. We're gonna be warm near this thing from now on. Although hopefully we can turn it on and off. We are a little hungry. Should also get rid of these makeshift arm wraps. Since we're done with them. That, we got a magazine back. Great. Alright, just want to get rid of those. I need one more. Keep our bullets on us. This is going to be our gear for a while. The hammer, no, we don't need the hammer, but we do need bandages. Also, get fed while we're at it. Where did I put bandages? There they are. Let's keep a stack of those. Going to drink some more pea soup. Sprinting and sneaking XP for the pea soup. Oh, that's exciting. That's what a spring in our step means. Alright, we're gonna take a little nap here. Shouldn't take too long. And our next step is gonna have to be to go battle some of the grunts again. It's evening, we slept until the evening. Now, we could try to get this guy, right? Not good of a shot, are we? Not good at all, is the answer. But, maybe that won't matter. I think there's two of them fighting us now. That was bad. Ow, ooh, somebody's shooting us. Alright, so fighting over there is not the best idea. Oh, and this guy is harder than I thought. Alright, not that hard though. And we got his radio pack, we got some electronics. Even stab him a lot if we wanted. If only we could make that car beeping stop. Human skull. Okay, that's fun. A frag grenade? What? Yeah, a frag grenade. I wish I could close this door or take the keys out of the car or something. That should have got us all the electronics we needed. Plus, we're feeling mighty having slaughtered those guys. And going back to our base gives us a chance to heal at our newly upgraded bench. Fantastically upgraded bench. And look at this, we should have enough to make keycard.
Good evening.
We're gonna have to get the other keycard into our backpack first.
Will be ceasing shortly.
And here we go, crafting Keypad Hacker Tier 2. Nice, there it is. Get it in our little backpack. Let's think about next level of armor. What do we need for the next level of armor? Oh, we also have a journal entry here. I think it's just the one we already knew about. Next level armor would be the helmet. We need 2 more reinforced hoses for that. To do the chest plate, we're gonna have to find another high-vis vest. I think there was one like hanging on a hook somewhere. We only need one more. Yeah, we only need one more piece to get the set bonus. Plus this is much nicer protection. Let's make the 2 of these we'll need. We'll also need 2 of these, but let's make a good 10. I need 2 cables. You know what, I think there was something else we needed a cable for, some upgrade, right? Okay, and we're going to take off this suit for now and put it on our backpack. It doesn't really give us any protection. Just blocks radiation. We're gonna take off the carbuncle hat for now. My carbuncle hat, we'll keep it just in case we run into an area that's infested with those things again. But really, we can scrap it to get a brain. Is that what that says? We'll figure out the frag grenade later. Wait, I want to keep one of those suits. Let's keep that on us to scrap. Frag grenade we'll figure out later. I'm gonna try scrapping the skull just to get the human brain. Sure, that'll come in handy at some point, right? Doesn't appear to... we can eat it. Sickness and vomiting, I bet we can make a stew out of it. I don't even think about it. Temporarily gain the intellect of another individual if we eat it. Huh. Not gonna eat it. Not raw at least, but what I am gonna do, I think, is go to bed. Let's see, we have the best armor we found so far on us, both on our arms and our head. Don't quite have the best chest plate yet, but we do have 2 set bonuses going on. We have a higher weight capacity and bullets occasionally bounce off of us. We can eventually upgrade those things. Unfortunately, we unplugged this, so I don't think we're going to be able to look at it tonight. Yeah. Let's lay down for now. See if we can progress to daytime. Look at that, we see the antiverse in our dreams. 1 a.m. Not quite when I thought we'd be getting up, but what's that bonus I'm seeing over here? Late-footed soup gives us increased sneaking and sprinting XP gain. Is this antiverse plant finished growing? Anti-light power 4 out of 5. You know, let's keep that water topped up. I want to see what happens with that guy. Reload the weapons. All of our weapons are loaded. We're ready to go. We've got the new keypad hacker. We can actually unpin that. I'm gonna What am I gonna pin? I don't know. I don't think there's anything to pin right now. We have a spare. No, we used it. Okay, we don't have a spare power. What did I use that on? To go back and look, I don't quite remember. Maybe it was an upgrade? No. I don't know. We used the power. Oh, was it this thing? No. Must have been something here. We'll have to try to remember that. Oh, we can make 2 more reinforced hoses to make the spear, but we need power for that. Alright, what's next besides unpinning that thing I said I was gonna unpin? Keypad Hacker. Unpin from here. There it is. Walkie-talkie we don't need. Okay. I guess the next is, let's go back to the control tower. We're gonna head toward the surface tunnel. See what's in there. I'm not getting, oh, I bet because those things only work when they're powered on, I'm not getting the healing benefit from it. I see, okay. We need more batteries. Maybe we need 1 battery per item. The other thing I haven't tried to test is, can we daisy chain plug strips? It seems like probably could if I knew what I was doing, right? Then I wouldn't have to be swapping back and forth all the time. Well, let's experiment with things like that next time. For now, I'm gonna say, hey, thanks for watching. This has been Corknut playing Abiotic Factor. Join me next time and we'll do some exploring. Until then, bye for now.